I saw a pretty cool movie too. On Christmas Day, I watched. Uh, it's called Fantastic Planet. It's a
Mm-hmm.
1973 animated film, um, and the whole thing's in another language, and so you have to like read subtitles. But there's very little dialogue to begin with, so it's not too hard. But the animation for it is wacky, dude.
In
the
what way?
the first okay, so you see like regular humans, but then these blue creatures with red eyes uh reach down and pick up the little human. And so like it's this entire world where humans are just like kind of kept as pets when you're a kid, and like you fight them kind of like Beyblades or anything that like little
Mm-hmm.
kids do. uh and then humans escape, or like they're wild humans. They're called, I think they're called Oni in the show. There's so much in this film that's told through visual storytelling. So what this story is you've heard of the ants by the freeway um analogy to humans being the ants, and whatever aliens or beings out in the galaxy or universe, uh those are just cars driving by at 80 miles an hour to an ant, and they're not even noticing us.
Mm-hmm.
It's more, if we weren't the size of an ant, if we were like the size of a mouse.
Hmm.
So we can make an impact on like their world. Like we're big enough to do that, but we're so tiny and minuscule to them. And it's not that they don't acknowledge our existence, it's that they think of us as wild animals, and to be like, oh, they're fun to play with when you're a kid.
Hmm.
And so part of the society of the blue people is they meditate, and you can't meditate until you're uh, somewhere around 13, I believe. Then you can start, and up until then, you're taking lessons where you uh, sort of, they show it as like you're like sort of projecting your conscience like right here in front of your forehead, and like watching on a screen, just learning facts, like knowing all the secrets to the universe, I'm guessing is kind of what it is.
Hmm.
And the facts that they say are just really kind of mundane, very scientific, like facts about nature, and elements and stuff like that. And so that's kind of what's weird about the dialogue, is it's talking about the world like you understand it, but like it's kind of boring because it's really just plain. It's not like the dialogue isn't supposed to be like what's exciting. It's supposed to just be like off-putting because they're talking like businessmen almost, or like they're talking very serious, and they're just, their eyes are constantly staring and watching. And so meditation, they project themselves into like another um personality, like it's just their spirit that's floating around, and then they, at the very end, you find out that they inhabit like another body over in this other area, that they can mingle with other life forms who are doing the same thing from across the galaxy, and then they dance together and do like this ritual and like share secrets. And so it's these different like levels of like consciousness, and it's it's really just full of stuff that it isn't conveyed well unless you're watching it. The It's that 1970s style. It almost looks Yellow Submarine esque. Like
I was
it's,
gonna say this sounds like a movie you
yeah,
shouldn't watch
it's very
sober.
trip. No, yeah, you shouldn't. And I didn't. So